Hello everyone! So I know it's been kind of a while since I did a favourites video, but it's because I kind of promised myself that I wasn't going to do one unless I had some stuff that I really desperately felt like you guys should know about. Which is what has happened this month, because I'm just surrounded by all the stuff right now and I'm very excited to share it with you all, but there's a lot of stuff to get through, so maybe grab a cup of tea or something? So this is just a bunch of my favourite things from like since the last time I did a favourites video. And if you're wondering about the hair, this is not a permanent instalment. I did a photo shoot the other day, so I'm trying to film as many videos as I can while I still have this cool hair because I don't think I could repeat this myself. This was too intricate. And if you're wondering, was Becky did it and she used these things called chopstick curlers. So if you want to repeat that look, maybe I should get her to do it in a video. I keep thinking I would like to get Becky to come over to my channel and do my hair in a bunch of ways to show you guys how she does it, because she is a wizard. I don't know how she does it. And also I'm just going to take this opportunity to make like a chatty video on this channel, and I want to tell you guys, I made my New Year's resolution to stop biting my nails, and look how much of a good job I have been doing. I'm so proud of myself. Thanks. Right, okay, we really are going to start now. Okay, so I'm going to start with what I consider to be my favourite beauty product I've ever used ever, and I don't really get crazy excited about beauty products or anything. I try to keep a bit realistic about it. I suffer from very dry lips. I don't know why. I do moisturise them. It's just my genetic predisposition, I suppose. I'm really sorry I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Becky again, but I was shopping with her before I went to Japan and she pointed out these Bourjois lipsticks because I said I had dry lips, and they've changed my life. I didn't think a lipstick could change my life, but it has. So that's what I'm wearing right now. So this is the colour I'm wearing right now, and would you believe that it is called Peach? Isn't that just so appropriate for me? And they've got these kind of applicators and they're just very glossy but high pigmented, so they work like a lipstick but without drying out your lips, or if you have like dried lips, it doesn't show between the cracks, which is exactly what I need. Seriously, look how many I have. I have so many. It's ridiculous. And then I bought 3 of the ones in Don't Pink of It because this is my favourite colour, and if it ever disappeared I would be so upset. I'm tempted to go out and get more just in case they vanish. Okay, so the next thing is a new discovery, and I'm going to show you how it works on this camera because I think it'll work. So Kelsey got one of these for Abby's birthday, and basically you stick them on the top of your phone like so, and then you turn it on here, and it gives you perfect selfie lighting. Like that. You could even use it like if you vlog, you could put it on top of that bit of your camera there and it just lights you perfectly. It's like a little ring light. And the best bit is there's different brightnesses, if you can see. It's going to make my camera go all weird. But yeah, oh, it's like blinding. Isn't that cool? This is seriously like a miracle product. It's incredible. Because I've said this before, if you ever feel bad about yourself, you've probably just stumbled into some bad lighting. Trust me. That's a lesson from Cher in Clueless, by the way, and it really changed my life. Okay, so next up, everyone always asks me, what pink hair dye do you use? So I recently switched from Directions to a new colour by Colour Freedom called Pink Pizzaz, and this is what it looks like, and it comes out way more red than you'd expect it to, but when it's actually in your hair it comes out a really nice peachy pink colour. And they also come with these pastalizers, so you mix them together to get a lighter shade, because obviously that would be way more pink than I usually go for. And it shows you here, this is the best bit, and this is very, very accurate. So that is without the dilution, and that is with the dilution. And I think that is a pretty accurate display of what it looks like. So Pink Pizzaz, Colour Freedom, that is the colour I use, just diluted a lot. And honestly, with that pink hair dye, I really feel like I found the one, because I was kind of experimenting and mixing different colours together and I was never really satisfied because it was always so different. But I really feel like with the Pink Pizzaz, this is my colour, this is the colour I want. It gives me that like peachy tone. That's the one. That is the pink. Right, next up on my list, and as you guys know from my like loving my skin video, I would never ever recommend a skin product that I didn't feel was actually incredible and would do really great things for you. So I started using the Badescu Moisturizer. There's like a million other Mario Badescu products. There's the drying cream, which is very good if you have like one big spot, but not if you actually suffer from like a proper skin condition like rosacea, like I do. But this one is incredible. It's an oil-free moisturizer, so I wouldn't bother buying any of the other products. I would just get this because they're so expensive and I wouldn't really expect anyone to be able to just buy all the Mario Badescu stuff. And my issue is usually when I wear moisturizer, it makes my skin very greasy and it makes my rosacea like 10,000 times worse. But then if I don't wear it, it makes it really dry. This one is the perfect in between because it's oil free. I just feel very strongly about this product because it was like I finally found a moisturizer that worked for me. It's very good. Okay, so the next one is more like a big collective thing than one specific thing. So I know everyone thinks I'm a Gryffindor. I've always been a Gryffindor. Every time I've ever taken the Pottermore quiz or any kind of sorting hat quiz, I always get Gryffindor. But recently I just wasn't feeling very Gryffindor. I just didn't feel like it fit me anymore. And anytime anyone asked me what my house was, I really felt hesitant to say Gryffindor. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time to delete my account and restart. So I did. And first time in my life, I got something other than Gryffindor. I got Slytherin. And I truly feel like this is the house I belong in because I'm so ambitious. And like I said in that Why I'm Single video, I will always put like my work and the stuff I'm making way before any person or other thing. So if you're wondering what the official canon Noodlerella Pottermore answers are, this is them. Ta-da! That's it. That's what we've got now. So my monthly favourite is Slytherin, and I went out and I bought myself so much of the merch. I've gone ham with the Slytherin thing. I feel like it really suits the colour of my hair. Oh my god, and I love the hairband. I love the hairband. This is just such a fierce green. I love it. Okay, so next up on my list of favourites of the entirety of 2016, I guess, is Yuri on Ice, but specifically ice skating. So I've loved ice skating ever since I was a little girl. My dad used to take me all the time when we went to holidays in the Isle of Wight. And when I started university, I sort of amateurly began following the official contests. So it turns out Jamie Jo is an incredible figure skater. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for you guys to see her on ice. She is amazing. And when I told her I was getting back into ice skating after watching Yuri on Ice, she suggested I get these ice skates. Ba-bam! They were 25 quid reduced from like 90 quid. And for a first pair, they're so beautiful. But as we all know, I unfortunately broke my leg at the end of November, so I haven't even had a chance to use these yet. So when I say these are my favourite, they're my favourite aesthetically because I don't even know if they're any good. And if you haven't seen Yuri on Ice yet and you like anime, or you like ice skating, or you like sports, or you like progressive TV shows, I'm very happy to say that it is my favourite anime of all time, and I'm so excited for series 2. So Yuri on Ice, I highly recommend. My dad made me this cup of tea and it's like the best cup of tea I've ever had. You know when it's just that magical formula that's perfect cup of tea? It's really good. Okay, so the next thing on my list is bio oil. I have a lot of scars from the surgery I got after I broke my leg. So they're not like huge scars, but they are quite uncomfortable. They say stretching scar tissue is one of the most painful things you have to do. And I would definitely agree with that because when you get a scar, like the skin becomes very tight, so you have to kind of train it to be able to flex again. So I know bio oil is very much used for people who want to get rid of their scars, but I think scars are quite nice. They kind of show a history on someone's body. I don't think scars are anything people should have to hide, no matter where or why you have the scars, and they're nothing anyone should ever be ashamed of. But the bio oil has been incredible in helping with just stretching the scar tissue to make it not so painful. But it's so expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive. It must be some kind of magical formula. But it is definitely worth it if you have scars that are in pain. But if you don't really care about getting rid of them, then don't bother. Okay, the next thing on my list I'm so excited about. I wanted to save a bottle to show you guys, but I've ended up just using it all up again. And that is the Original Source 40 Limes shower gel. Oh my god. So you know how I'm like obsessed with things that smell good? This doesn't just smell good. This smells like my childhood in a candy shop. It's the most incredible smell. Oh, did you ever used to get those like flat lollipops in like British candy shops in England? And they smell really kind of citrusy and strong. It smells like that, and every time I use it, I end up just shoving loads of it in my hand and thinking in the back of my mind, I wonder what this would taste like. But I have yet to be that ridiculous. I love this so much. So the next thing is another beauty product, and I actually got this in Japan. So this is the Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher, and Just have a look at that. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? What's really great about it is that the segments are so perfectly put together that it makes like a really nice little highlight on the top of your cheek when you put it on. Okay, so the next thing is, last year I developed a bit of an obsession with candles, and I was mostly getting Yankee candles, but recently I've started getting the Game Tea candles, and it's all 100% soy wax, and they're all like nerdy and video game themed. So for example, the ones I just got are grass type, and they come in these cute little cans, and you like lift the lid off, which I'm not going to do right now because I will definitely break my nails. And the other one, which they've just released, is Love Potion, which you should definitely get in time for Valentine's Day. They're nice and cheap, they smell amazing, they're cute and nerdy themed, and they're ethical, so it's like, what more could you want? Honestly, this is my colour. It's like me if I was a candle. Okay, so there's one more set of beauty product stuff I want to show you. When I went to Japan, I bought a lot of stuff at Etude House, but I hadn't really had a chance to use it all yet when I showed you guys it in the haul. But now I've had a proper chance to try it out, so I know which are the good products. This is amazing, this little brush, and I know you can get other types of this from other brands in England. I love it. I think it works really well, and you just kind of feel really silly while you do it, and I love that. And the other one is the Etude House Compact. So I didn't really know how to use this when I first got it. It comes with a little compact sponge, and you press it onto the inside, and it's just flawless. I don't know how else to describe it. I can't believe I didn't just immediately switch to this as my foundation. I wouldn't recommend it if you have very dry skin, but all other skin types it would be fine. It just covers everything so immaculately, and it's like you've been airbrushed. It's phenomenal. I don't actually know how I lived without this. Okay, so there's only actually two more things that I want to show you guys, and that is my Skinny Dip laptop case. So I went into the shop on Carnaby Street and I went a bit ham in there, but out of all the stuff I got, this one was my absolute favourite. It's my colour pink, first of all, and that iridescent sheen it has is just so nice. And I feel like laptop cases, more than anything, it's hard to find really, really nice ones. You'll find ones that you kind of are like, yeah, that's fine, that'll do, but nothing that you're actually in love with, and this one I'm actually in love with. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's time for the last product. Copic markers. So my kind of secret hobby is that I like to draw. I don't think I will be sharing my art anytime soon. It's really just something I do for fun. These are incredible the way they blend together, but they don't leak into each other. It's kind of like cheating. My art has improved by 10,000% since I started using Copic markers, and I totally understand the hype, and I can see why they're so expensive because boy, howdy, these are so expensive. If you want to try them but you're not sure because they cost a lot of money, maybe just get a few first and see how good they are. Art materials are just really expensive. These poor young suffering artists. The best thing about them though as well is that they have two sides. So one side will be one type of brush and the other side is a kind of thicker brush, which makes the big strokes or the little details way easier. Maybe I'll share my art one day. We'll see. Okay, so honestly, I think that was everything I wanted to share with you guys. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so basically my New Year's resolutions were to stop biting my nails and to only post videos that I really felt like doing. There was all that kind of YouTube trouble that I missed out on a little bit because I broke my leg, where like people weren't getting the views they were expecting, and people were like losing subscribers. So I thought the only way to combat this is just to make sure you're only doing it out of fun, because then it doesn't really matter if other people are watching or whatever, because you're just doing it for the joy of it, which is what it should always be about. And partly I wanted to make this video because I really wanted to show off my curly hair. I'm very excited by it. I'm so excited for you guys to see this photo shoot. I'm not actually sure when the interview and shoot is going to be up. Did I just say interviewed? I don't know. I'll watch it back and see if that's what I said. Anyway, I don't know when the actual interview and shoot is going to be, but I really can't wait for you to see it because they are some of the most iconic photos I've ever taken. I look at them and I just cannot believe it's me. And of course, if you guys want to check out my book, which is available for pre-order, I'm currently editing it. Basically, the final edit is due in for the 24th of February, so I'm working my little teensy tiny butt off at the moment to get that all perfect, and I've been having a lot of very strange anxiety dreams about it. Oh gosh, this one was the most ridiculous one. I had a dream that the entire book went out with the cover spelt wrong. It was actually spelt correctly in my dream, but in my dream world, Chronicles was spelled C-A-L-S at the end, Cals. So I woke up in the morning and I spelt it that way on Twitter because I was stressing out about it so much in the dream. And I didn't even realise I'd done it until somebody tweeted at me and was like, I think you spelled Chronicles wrong. And my entire like subconscious mind was like, so clearly, even though I thought I was very relaxed about it, I'm actually really stressed about it. So it's just because I want it to be perfect. Like, this is my passion piece. This is my magnum opus. So I'm very determined for it to be the greatest thing I could possibly offer the world. So we'll just see if that's how it turns out. Oh boy, anxiety dreams can actually do on this. So annoying. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description box. To where you can pre-order it and check it out. And I am going to go take a break because I'm tripping all over my words. And I'd love to hear your opinions on any of the products I've mentioned or any things that you're loving from the last year, I suppose. And I will see you guys all very soon. Love ya.